Oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel Kazzalistic, and hi if you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining me. So today, first of all, an apology that I haven't been getting many videos up. The last video, which you will have seen at the weekend, was of the angel for the nativity scene. In the video before that I did mention that I wasn't feeling very well, and unfortunately I did get quite poorly, quite a nasty bug, and caused a lot of pain as well as aching and hot cold and all the usual stuff you get. So that's why there haven't been as many videos going up, because even though I'd pre-recorded the angel video, I just hadn't been well enough to actually put it up onto YouTube. So I do apologise for that. Unfortunately, illness cannot be foreseen, and being a carer, obviously I don't get to rest as much as somebody who didn't have that responsibility. So those of you that are mums will understand, no doubt, because you're in the same position. So anyway, so I'm fine now, feeling much better, albeit a little bit tired, but it's just kind of just the after effects of the illness. But other than that, I'm all well and good and back to normal, and thankfully that I'm hoping that will be my lot before Christmas. So today we've got something a little bit different. I am working on the first wise man for the nativity scene, but I haven't actually finished it yet. So I'm actually doing a slight blast from the past today. I'm keeping up the Christmas theme, so I hope you're enjoying it. So today is actually it's actually a banner of Christmas trees. Now I made this a year ago, almost to the day, so I thought I would share this. So I'm not going to unravel it till the end. I'm just going to kind of go through everything, and while it's easy to hold while it's like this, and then I'll stretch it out. So these are the Christmas trees. They are solid granny triangles with let me see if I can get my fingers underneath so it's a bit easier to see, with a little trunk at the bottom and 3 buttons as baubles. So this pattern is a free pattern. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I just had some toast. The pattern was from Happy Berry, I can't remember if she's just Happy Berry or Happy Berry Crochet. I think she's Happy Berry Crochet. I will link the tutorial down in the description, in the eye bit up there, all that kind of jazz for you, so you can find it. I know if you go onto her website you can then download her pattern, so if you prefer it in written form then you will be able to get it if you go onto the tutorial. But the link will be there, but I will try and see if I can find it on her website, and I'll try and link the pattern if you just want the pattern direct. So no great surprise, the yarn I used, bear in mind this was a year ago, and Mariner was all I had in my stash. These are both Mariner yarns, and by chance I've been able to find the balls I used. One of them I've been using for my nativity. I struggled to say it, nativity scene. So I had that one to hand, and by chance I was going through little oddments. They've got a little teeny bit left of the green that I was originally using. So the green is Mariner. These are both Mariner double knit. So the first shade is C-067 in Emerald. Now I will say this is one of the older labels, so it's coming up slightly brighter on camera. The lighting is really not good today. It's a really grey, kind of rainy English weather day. Lighting is terrible, so I do apologise for that. I know that they do still do Emerald. I know that the code is slightly different. So I have a big pile of crochet stuff beside me that I've been working on. I'm a bit messy when you know the struggle. there's something else that I've been working on this week. So the new shade, there is a very slight difference. It's not really coming up on the camera. The new shade of Emerald is very slightly darker, but not by a huge amount. It's just very slightly different. So if you're looking to get it now, the shade colour is 019 and it's still called Emerald. There we go. So that's just in case if you are interested in making it. The tree trunk, no great surprise, was in chocolate. And the old code for it is C-040 chocolate. I think it is still called chocolate, but I'm not sure what the new code for it is. So, but I'm sure if you look it up online, it will. But I mean, any green and brown will do. It doesn't have to be those, does it? You know, it's a Christmas tree, so it's pretty easy to do. And then for the buttons, what I've done is every other tree I've alternated the colours. So we've got lilac, pink, and it's kind of like a very pale blue. And then on the next tree, I've done literally just the primary, so red, yellow, and sort of a royal blue colour. And literally just, as you can see, I've alternated the colours. So the buttons I've used were just little cheap ones that I happened to pick up when I was in the Works. So those of you in the UK will probably be aware, a shop called The Works. The website is The Works, that's TheWorks.co.uk. I've actually still got the original packet. So it's just Craftworks, 100 assorted plastic buttons. And as you can see, they cost me £1. Sorry, £1. For those of you that aren't in the UK, our slang, we do call the pound a pound, but more often than not we call it £1 or 10 quid or 50 quid, or you know. So if I ever do that, that's what I mean. So I apologise to my American friends in case you weren't aware. Local slang and all that. So I don't know what accent that was, sorry. I'm a bit all over the place today. So as you can see, there's all sorts of assorted buttons, different sizes and different colours. They're very cheap, they're quite thin, but for decoration they were perfect, and I had enough to do the whole entire tree. So the pattern was very simple. Like I said, it was just a solid granny triangle. I'm not really going to go into how to make it, because if you know the basics then you'll know. And then it was just a couple of I'm trying to remember now. I think they're, it's very hard to see dark stitches, isn't it, when it's not a clear day. I think they might be half double crochets, but they're either half double or single crochets. That's US term, so that would be half treble and double crochet in the UK. So it's one of the two of the other, but it's just 2 straight lines of them. It's pretty simple. And then to join them, it was just chains of 20 chains in between, and then obviously just attaching them, putting your hook through the loop and attaching them. And then at the end I've just done a chain 10, and then I've just left a big long cord. Right, so I'm going to unravel it. Da, 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 da. So as you can see, it's kind of, I don't think I can actually fit it all in camera, but camera's not wide enough. It's enormous. Last year, I must confess, I didn't block it because I didn't know what blocking was. So I have actually just blocked it in the last couple of days. It's still curling a little bit. I think it's just the nature of the pattern. Even though I've blocked it, I even put a little bit of starch on them to try and get them to hold, but they might be right once they're hanging. So in total I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them, and that's made quite a wide banner. It's literally from the end of the chain 10s on each end. It literally is my arm span from hand to hand, so literally. And what we do is actually you may have seen in some of the videos, you probably can't see it terribly well because they're right at the top, but just above my head we have some lights that we leave permanently up, and we've got them so they kind of do that. So what I do is I attach one end to one side of the lights and one end to the other, so we get an arc. So I'm hoping in the next video you'll probably be able to see some of them behind my head hanging up. I do have a photo that I took last year, but it's quite dark, so once I've got them in situ I will try and take a picture and tag this onto the end of the video. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it's a bit brief, but it was kind of quite a simple pattern. I haven't seen much point going into it. How are you all getting on? I know Jan's still frantically trying to knit her niece's cardigan, I think it was. I hope you managed to get it finished by the time I put this up, Jan. I've been frantically making stuff, but just like Sian, I haven't been able to show stuff. I've taken pictures of some of the things that I have made for Amy and Marie and Sian. I will link their channels at the end of this video so you can find them if you want to go across and see what I made them at Christmas, because I'm sure they'll be sharing it on their channels, and I will be sharing what they have sent me for Christmas as well. So there'll be lots of crafty goodness to come. So that's it for today. Love to know how you're getting on with your Christmas struggle. Are you still frantically making stuff? Have you managed to get everything done? I'm still making stuff. Yeah, so in between everything else, I'm still not ready for Christmas. I think it's going to be a bit of a tight one this year. So I hope you're all well, and that's it for today. I don't know what the next video will be, but I do have a snowflake banner to share, a Santa cushion to share, a tree skirt to share, and of course the rest of the nativity. So there's lots of goodness still to come on the run up for Christmas. So that's it. Remember, until next time, stay well, happy crafting, and remember to stay true to yourself. Till next time. Bye.